All right, everyone. So last night on Raw, the Wyatt Six, they kicked it off, right? They faced Chad Gable's new faction, and what a match this was. And the reason we're doing this video is just because, out of all the promos, and they're all good, right? There's a lot of good promos with the Wyatt Six. They had the little VHS tape thing they were doing. They were building this up for some time. Before they even got onto Raw, they were building it up. Then they started building it up with them on Raw. To me, this one match did more for them than all of that combined. It was a fantastic match, and it just showed the dominance that this faction can actually have. It's the promos were scary. The promos, they especially the ones that included any mention or any hint to like Bray Wyatt, those were special and those were awesome. But this match right here, I think, was the first time I really looked at the Wyatt Six and went, okay, this is a faction that is going to be not only fun to watch entirely, but also one that the rest of this locker room better legitimately be scared of. This isn't like, okay, there's one lone guy in the ring, the Wyatt Six come out and beat him up. This is, Eric Rowan was just throwing people all over the place. He's picking up the barrier and hitting them with it, and it was fantastic. It was really a fantastic match. The crowd was in it for the entirety of the time. And it's one of those things that I feel like in wrestling nowadays, on the pay per views, we definitely get some of these matches, but sometimes, you get so caught up in the promos, you get so caught up in building the story that you forget that part of the story building process is those in ring matches, right? Those in ring matches are what can really elevate a story. And I think this match hit it out of the park. To me, this was the first time I was watching the Wyatt Six and I said, okay, this is a faction that not only do I have to pay attention to all the time, but it's not just some gimmicks. It's not just like, oh, the lights are gonna go out and we're gonna attack one guy in the ring. No, no, no. When they're gonna do that because it's part of what they do and they're a scary faction. But the other part of it is that they're going to every time they step in the ring as a group, every time they step in the ring one on one with anyone, that they're a major, major threat to them. And I love this. Kudos to the Wyatt Six. Kudos to Chad Gable's faction for that match that they put on, and kudos for WWE for allowing that to open the show because it was like, okay, the show's open. The best match, right off the bat. It was exciting. The crowd was loving it. They were chanting every 5 seconds. There were perfect spots where it was like, these guys are getting beat down. These guys are getting beat down. The destruction at ringside was just absolutely crazy. Fantastic job. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.